With violence in the streets of Tehran and here at home, we wanted to end tonight with a few steps toward peace. More than 2 months ago, a small group of Buddhist monks began a pilgrimage, a walk from Texas to Washington. They haven't gotten a lot of attention on national television, but online and on the road, they're bringing people together in ways we rarely see. When 20 monks left their Buddhist temple in Fort Worth, Texas, 81 days ago, there was little fanfare. They planned to walk to Washington, some 2,300 miles away. At first, few passers-by knew who they were. This thin line of silent monks, accompanied by their dog Aloka, picked up as a stray on an earlier walk in India. But with each step and each day that passed, word began to spread. It was, they said, a pilgrimage, not about politics, but about peace. In their words, to raise awareness of loving kindness and compassion across America and the world. In Houston, Texas, they prayed for police, giving them Buddhist blessing cords, a symbol, the monks said, of a shared prayer for the officers' safety, well-being, and endurance as they serve the community. Their temple began posting their procession online, often with music accompanying their march. And that's when the crowds began to grow. Some who met the monks along their route were brought to tears. Others offered food and water and encouraged Aloka, who now has his own Facebook page with more than 600,000 followers. But the journey has not been easy. Some of the monks walk barefoot. Just weeks in, their escort vehicle was hit by a truck, and one of the monks, Bhante Damfomasan's leg was broken and had to be amputated. He implored the others to continue, and now they say he walks with them in spirit. This man, Osbaldo Duran, donated a new escort vehicle so the monks could continue on.
And I saw that, I was like, no, they need some help. We gotta help them, they're walking for us.
Now cities offer them police escorts to ensure their safety, and more people want to walk with them. As they cross the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama, site of an infamous standoff during the struggle for civil rights, they paused to pray, and hundreds joined alongside them. The monks begin their days at dawn and sometimes don't rest until night. This was 70 days into their journey in Arnoldsville, Georgia. They've crossed 6 states so far, and with each step and each stop, more are moved, and their message has spread. This was the scene in Columbia, South Carolina this week, one of their biggest crowds so far. We may not hear many people speak of compassion and kindness in politics or culture today, but for many, these monks are a sign of hope. Their steps may be silent, but it seems they're being heard loud and clear.
Seeing people from all walks of life and faiths come together has been deeply moving. There's something profoundly powerful in the simplicity of their act. Monks walking for peace. Instead of worrying about the future, maybe the real question is, what are your plans? Because peace only happens when each of us decides to play our part.
Well, the monks hope to arrive in Washington February 12th and have a gathering to mark the end of their 2,300-mile pilgrimage.